why is it? There are instances whereby we ask ourselves, but we never take accountability, especially as fans. This is me referring to allegedly what happened at Loftus on Saturday.
On the pitch.
What happened?
No, not on the pitch. Outside.
No, we were still talking about the game.
It was 1-1. Draw. Share of the spoils.
Okay.
Is this Lenn Moleko's rant? Marco?
I suppose so, hey?
Marco?
Okay, this is the first of probably a few Lenn Moleko rants brought to you by Betway. Get way more.
At a point as fans, we need to take accountability. At what point, with the point, do you feel the need to leave your house, go to a stadium knowing that you don't have a ticket?
Also, they were like, maybe give context. I don't know what you're talking about.
So
yeah.
So there were few fans who were complaining that the arrangement or the organization of the game on Saturday at Loftus was, well, not organized because people were going in without tickets. Security was not present. People's phones and what's and stuff were stolen, and people felt very unsafe.
Yeah.
And they were blaming this on the fixture actually being played at night as opposed to it being played during the day. Which I feel is unfair because Pirates Sundowns, be it at Orlando, sometimes at Loftus, does play at night.
Yeah, it does play at night. They've got a point in a sense that we know this is South Africa, and a fixture like that will always attract certain characters that we don't want in football, and for them it's an opportunity to make quick buck, and that is the unfortunate part about it.
But I hear that element. So are you telling me that was it supposed to be police presence, mapanya all around the stadium? Because criminal elements don't necessarily happen just outside the stadium. They can happen inside the stadium. In a corner where you're not looking and something can be taken.
Yeah, what I'm saying is in order to preserve our football, to save it from these people, we have to put measures in place because we know what could transpire. So even the organizers need to take responsibility in as much as those individuals that went to the stadium without tickets must take responsibility.
But at what point do we become responsible? And we've spoken about this.
It's never going to happen.
I think you spoke about, was it you who was complaining about a trip you took to Orlando Stadium and you were very unhappy with how, I think it was just outside the stadium, just how everything was arranged and there were unsavory characters just lurking around and...
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, unfortunately, those will always be part of us. We're living in a country where there's so many social ills, so much unemployment, There's people that look at that moment and see an opportunity.
Shopping.
So what I'm saying is, we have to guard ourselves against those, unfortunately. We can't just leave it to individuals to be responsible. That's why we've got government to govern us, as people call it.
We've got what?
We've got government to govern us.
Okay, never mind.
Maybe next year.
So we can't leave it to people. That's the bottom line. So the powers that be need to do better in terms of arrangements.
But how much outside of putting a pacifier in your mouth? What else do you want them to do?
Well, I don't organize events and I'm not overly familiar with it.